name is Toasty Ghosty.
And I'm 𝚘𝚑𝚑𝚑𝚑, and we are redesigning eeveelutions.
We're turning them into D&D characters slash magical girls.
D&D magical girls.
Yes,
exactly.
D&D magical girls. Thank you. Perfect.
Look, we got this.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my god.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
We are starting with Umbreon, and we are designing Umbreon as a magical girl in a D&D setting. Okay, that is what we're doing. And we're starting with Umbreon because I recorded her beside my Eevee, so this is how it's just gonna have to be. All right.
Exactly.
That is. So. What are your thoughts on your Umbreon process?
So the process is samurai, basically. That was the thought process, and I completely forgot about the assignment being D&D. So
sort of. I mean, she has a sword, a samurai or a valid class.
Yeah, exactly. She can be an assassin in the assassin type area. So yeah.
Oh my god! I just got an idea.
What?
If you did Umbreon again, what if you made like a mask, a ninja mask? But the bow is like the ears. Does that make sense?
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I think I might do that.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, right? And maybe you could give her like a kimono situation, so your Umbreon will be very Japanese inspired. Samurai or Japanese, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm gonna Google it.
Hold on.
Yes, I like this take a lot so far. This one's going well.
That's not how you spell that. Oh, look, it's just the top search. Yes, they are.
They are Japanese. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So, why did you pick samurai? Does Umbreon's design lend to that for you?
I don't know. Something about it. It gave me like a serious trainer vibe. So it's like, what goes with serious trainer? Oh my gosh, samurais. I love samurais a lot. Yeah. Because I'm a nerd. And that's probably because of Naruto. They're not even samurais, they're ninjas, but they're in the same realm.
They are very much in the same realm, yeah. Totally.
Yeah. So, yeah. We'll go into like the story behind her sword and everything more in the Eevee section of the video, I guess.
Sure. I'll just say that I really like how the bow is the ears. It's tough to get the ears in there, and we'll probably discuss that with other ones. But you did it for this one, and I love the bow. Very cute. Oh, and I also really liked the blue hair in this one.
Yes, thank you. It is inspired by Umbreon's shiny version. Yeah. Because, I really like that one more than the other one.
More than the yellow?
Yeah.
So you would shiny hunt Umbreon?
Yeah, I would shiny hunt that Pokemon. Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, and I'll say before we move on is that I really like the way you do eyes. I find it very striking about your art style. You know what's interesting is I don't really like how I do eyes. Like, I'm still fussing with how I want to go about that.
I love your eye style.
Thank you.
It's so cute.
I actually changed it a bit for this one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I usually do more Sailor Moon-y eyes, but these are more like high cartoony kind of eyes. Let's move on to my Umbreon then. How about that?
Alrighty.
So for my Umbreon, I actually did quite a few designs. I did 3 or so. And I think that the end of the day, poor baby. So I love animals, so like it's all good. For my Umbreon, I did a few. I got to the line art stage of like the 3 other ones. And I just wasn't very happy with them. But this one, I just kind of did more based on, like, mood. Sorry, there's just a lot of sounds happening.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Shoo. Okay. Should be good now. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
So polite.
It's all right. Well, I understand. Like, it's hard when you're with a family to like have like a super quiet space. I mean,
exactly.
Naturally, right? Yeah, it's totally cool. Yes, so I did quite a few versions of my Umbreon before I got to this one. So this one was like more close to what I had my idea for in my mind. So, like, the funny thing about art is like sometimes what you do in your mind is the bad idea, but other times it's the right one. So it's like you never really know if you should just go with what's in your head. But for this one, I think with just going with what my head actually worked out really well. For my Umbreon, I wanted to do an Egyptian theme because the Egyptians were known to worship dark entities like Set, for example, is the god of chaos and darkness, and they worshipped him. And also because Umbreon has the little gold on his head, I wanted to do something with jewelry for that, and I was thinking like, well, what culture has like pretty excessive jewelry? And I feel like the ancient Egyptians had really elaborate headpieces that are quite gorgeous and worked really well for Umbreon's vibe, so that's why I went with an Egyptian theme.
I love that. I love Egyptians.
Yeah, I feel like in terms of design, a lot of people don't go that direction, but it's like an immediately striking, immediately beautiful aesthetic, so I would recommend it.
I agree.
Also, I was inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh!
We love Yu-Gi-Oh! Up in here.
Yeah, I think he said, so we had to do this recording 2 times, unfortunately.
Oh,
And you said that Yu-Gi-Oh! Yami was like,
he was my first love.
He's your first crush. And I totally understand that because I had friends that also had a crush on Yami, so that's all good. That is so aesthetic, and I think that shows actually why I like Egyptian design. So I mean,
yeah,
that's why I'm educated on that. Because
what
cartoons get you introduced to things when you're young.
Yeah. What is your favorite Yu-Gi-Oh show? Did you watch any others?
So when I was a kid, I kind of was like at the mercy of what my siblings wanted to play because I was the youngest. So I only saw like a little bit of the first season, where it's like Pegasus and the tournament and all that. So I'm very familiar with that one. I do not know anything about like the other guys with their crazy hairs.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right? So
like when I think crazy anime hair, I think Yu-Gi-Oh!
Absolutely takes the cake.
Yeah, because Dragon Ball has Goku's hair, but it's still black and a simple design. Naruto's a blonde, and then Yami Yugi has like 5 colors in his hair. Yeah.
I actually had a sibling who thought his hair was a hat for the longest time.
I just want to see like an image of someone just drawing Yami Yugi, and then he pulls off his hair like a hat. Yeah. And he's like
that's
bald underneath.
Yeah, because, and I explained this before, I messed up. I didn't record myself, so we had to do a second take. But, I said that, like, this girl is just, like, straight up a black person. I hope that's okay to say. I don't know what the terminology is.
No, no, I have trouble with that, too. And I'm mixed, so...
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bi representation.
I have trouble with that, too.
And the ancient Egyptians, they, is ancient, like, excessive to say? I don't know. But the Egyptians would wear wigs. So this girl is black. She's got Afro's hair under her wig, because that's like kind of what they would do in that culture. So, and I thought that was neat. So under her hair is like the really, really short, like black Afro's hair, which I think is really cute.
I love that.
Yeah, I know.
So
I love Umbreon. You're gonna probably hear this a lot, but it's hard for me to pick a favorite out of the ones I did, to be honest.
No, I agree.
So, because to me, they read very clearly as Gajikas. Or is it just whatever? You know the word for Pokemon people. So originally I was gonna do sandals, but like I decided to do these like black heels with the gold accents. I think it's really cute.
I love heels. Heels are so pretty. I can't walk in them sometimes, but I claim I can run in them.
I can't really walk on them, to be honest with you. It hurts too much. I don't know how anybody wears them all day. I feel like you're gonna have some serious foot problems if you wear them all day.
No, I feel bad for the business women who do wear it all day.
I don't know how they do that. I literally don't know how they do it. I can barely wear them for a night. Night out.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I like jewelry. I don't mind putting time into doing jewelry, especially because Egyptians, from what I understand anyway, they were decked out in jewelry. So, what a beautiful people! What a beautiful aesthetic. I'm so sad that, you know. I mean, they're alive. They just changed their culture. That's all.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? But it was like an insane culture. Like they would like worship cats and stuff. So
yeah, that's a little weird, guys.
That's a little weird.
This is just a tad weird.
A little bit weird. Yeah, and for her staff, I kept it more on the simple side because if you look at images of Egyptian carvings with like Set's especially staff, his staff is very simple, so I don't want to complicate it. And actually, I didn't tell you this before, but I was gonna put magic in, like dark type magic, in her left arm.
That sounds cool. Like, that's so cool. I like that idea.
But it wasn't looking right, so I didn't end up doing it. But she was supposed to have magic. But I feel like it's an okay pose because it kind of looks like she's worshipping a little bit.
Yeah.
Like when a priest like opens their arms. Oh, she's supposed to be a priestess, by the way. I didn't know that.
That's cool.
Yeah, an Egyptian priestess who worships the dark. And I don't know if you're at the same video point that I am at, but I was gonna.
I'm at the point where you're taking care of.
Taking care of. Avery?
Yeah.
Are you alright?
You alright?
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
Quiet there for a sec. I guess there was a big disruption. It's not a big deal. I was just like, is she okay? Yeah, I was doing the staff. I was gonna do a 𝚃𝚑𝚒𝚑𝚒𝚑, like, ghost mask, but I felt like it's not appropriate because Umbreon is a dark type, not a ghost type, so I didn't want to add any confusion there. Oh, by the way, someday I want to do a video on eeveelutions that don't exist. So, like, ghost type eeveelution.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
I was literally thinking that.
Yeah.
Like, as I was waiting for you to fix whatever was going on, I was like, oh my gosh. Or, like, the first time we recorded this, I thought of Avion.
Yeah, Avion. Yeah.
And then they don't have a ghost type, do they?
No, they don't.
So, back when I was... Andy's at the window. Back when I was making my characters for making my own Pokemon game video. Back like a long time ago, before that point, I had made a eeveelution, or tried to, but it ended up being my ghost type, and I'll actually send that to you in a bit.
That's crazy. I started with the ghost type as well, actually.
Yes. I am terrible at drawing animals, so I'm like, how am I gonna do this?
No, they're not super easy.
With your eeveelution, eeveelution, she is an eeveelution, but with your Espeon? Umbreon?
I
keep getting them confused.
Umbreon's a dark type.
With your Umbreon, I really, really, really like the Egyptian aesthetic, like the whole thing. She's gotta be my favorite that you did, because, oh my goodness, it's so cute.
It's like, do you know like the concept of a vision, like before you draw, it's like in your mind?
Yes.
Yeah, I think all artists have that, unless you have the thing where you don't have an imagination. There's people who don't have imaginations, but they still do art because they just draw what they like.
Yeah, exactly.
I like to have a clear vision before I draw. If I don't, it really hurts the drawing. That's why it took so long to do 𝚆𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚑𝚑 and 𝚆𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚑, actually, because I just didn't have a vision for them. But
Yeah,
hers was the strongest, and hers was the clearest. Also, her nails are red, and it's on point.
I love red nails. I actually had red nail polish at some point.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's beautiful. That's wonderful.
It's fun.
I wanted to do the like pale lips that black people have. It's not like pale on the outside, but it's like pale on the inside. You know what I mean?
Oh, so pretty.
But I wasn't sure if that was appropriate because like I'm white, so I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, I find black women so they're so attractive and they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Shout out to all my pretty black people. All of you are pretty, guys.
And I thought it'd be fun, like, maybe we can do other cultures for the other ones, too. Because we had talked about doing 𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚘𝚗 and 𝚑𝚑𝚒𝚗, especially.
Yeah. Okay. So, your Umbreon is,
Egyptian.
She's Egyptian. Mine's Japanese.
That's so cool. Okay.
I think we can go into the other ones. I know my 𝚆𝚑𝚑𝚒 would be American.
Yeah, because fairies are very much a European concept.
Yeah.
So that's fine. But we'll get to my 𝚆𝚑𝚒𝚒 later, I guess, and yours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I guess we'll talk about them as we go on.
And I gave her black lipstick. So she's like high-key goth, and I love it.
I love goth women are pretty too.
Right? Goth black women, underrepresented.
Yes. Under. Represent.
Oh, and we talked about this earlier. I will absolutely have your thought. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
But so when I looked up, the eeveelutions, I looked up their stats to inform a bit of my design. And originally, Umbreon was going to be a cleric. So clerics are pretty much depicted as like they do wear armor, and Umbreon is a special defending. So ideally she would have armor, but it wasn't working with the design. I wanted her to be an Egyptian priestess, so the armor wasn't really working. So I decided that instead of having literal steel armor, instead she blocks with magic. So like she has like those mage bubble shields kind of situation spell.
I love that so much.
And that's how like, she defends herself. Yeah.
When I think bubble shields, I think Steven Universe. Like that's I love Steven Universe.
Very much that. Yeah, very much that concept. Maybe more magical, like with like a spell beneath her. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Like at Full Metal
type
Alchemist,
of magical. Yes.
Transmutation circle kind of situation. Yeah, that would be so dope. I thought about doing a little doodle. Oh, my art's done, by the way.
Oh, I was gonna say mine's done.
All right, so I don't know. We can look at the art, and if you have any final thoughts.
Okay.
I guess.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I added more sparkles in the end. I'm happy with that.
You added I love sparkles.
Right? I mean, we're here to try
sparkles on me anytime.
And Umbreon has like this like slight teal blue in its palette. And I kind of express that, so it's like she's like the knight. I love it.
She's like the knight. I love that. I really, really love your weapons, and I would love to hear like your process through that at some point in this video.
Yeah. You know
like,
what? We talked about Sylveon's weapon, and we can do that then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
But I totally know what you mean. Okay. I think we can move on. Yeah.
Yeah. On to Eevee. Alrighty, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, so now we're designing Eevee as like a little D&D magical girl adventurer.
Etc., etc.
Etc., etc. Yeah.
So for my Eevee, she went through a couple of evolutions, if you will. So the first one had a big dress, had a braid, and boots with giant bows on them. The second one had a dress with plain old boots and what we like to call it, a Karen haircut with like long straps, which was inspired. Her hair, like the front part, was inspired by Lila Rossi from Miraculous, or Celine, or whatever her name is now.
Who's super adorable.
Spoiler.
She has. I did see her new design actually with the pixie cut.
Yes, I really. I've always liked pixie cuts, but I knew I couldn't pull that stuff off.
I think you could.
That.
Like in real life
Thank
or
you.
in drawing? Because I don't know.
Probably I could pull it off in drawing, but I'm not sure in real life.
Yeah, I did a pixie cut once. I don't think it looked very good on me. I gotta be honest. But anyway, yes, she's super adorable, a wonderful inspiration, especially for Evie because they're both like orangey brown.
So for my finale, for my final one, I combined the two and made the hair have two braids instead of one giant one. So the braids are taking place in the Karen haircut.
Like front bangs situation.
Yeah. And then I had the giant bow. And at some point I drew some scarf-like thing that wraps around Evie's leg. And I decided to get rid of that because I didn't like how the colors blended together.
Yeah.
But if you guys know any way to make that look a little better, go ahead and give me a comment. And yeah. Do you want me to go into the whole thing with Evie now, or wait until we get to yours so it can be explained a little better?
Like this. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I dropped stuff.
Are you talking about the story-ish kind of idea?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. Which other was it? Sylveon or Espeon?
It was Espeon, but I think it would be a good idea to go into yours and then explain it.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Alrighty.
Any final? My thoughts for Evie is just I really like the red hair. I think that's really unique. I haven't seen that. Very cute. And I like the bow, and I love the boots. Yeah. And I love the sword idea. I think that she incorporated this concept of like having the normal type present, like because like Evie's brown and the normal type is gray, so she wanted to bring some of that in there, and I thought that was great. It actually inspired my Evie, so we'll move on to mine.
Has that inspired someone? I feel so honored.
Well, because I never would have thought of that, honestly, to incorporate the normal type into the design, which is great. So something with Evie is like there's a lot of browns happening, and it's like, where do I place colors? I had that issue before. If you want, I can show you my prototype before.
Yes, I would love to see that.
Oh, unless I deleted it. I hope I didn't delete it.
Oh no.
Oh no, I didn't delete it. Awesome.
Oh, cool.
I don't know. Do you want me to do that now?
Yeah, you can send it to me. We'll put it on the screen. If you want.
I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Audio-wise. And again, I'm not trying to take up so much of your time. I hope you're okay.
Oh, no, I don't mind at all.
Okay. No, not videos. Pictures. There we go. Alright. Yeah, because I had thought about doing eeveelutions on my own, and I actually got stumped on Eevee right away due to the nature of all these browns and like, what do I do? So yeah, I sent the.
Sometimes brown can be. Oh my gosh, that's so cute!
Yeah, it was more Magical Girl though, I think.
I love this one in the corner with like the little shy pose.
Yeah.
That is so cute. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, that was my prototype. Honestly, maybe I should have just gone with this one. But,
yeah. If you could have gone with that, And we can also make that a part of the whole thing with the eeveelutions or the Eevee thing that we'll talk about in a bit. Like, she can be one of them. Anyway.
Yeah. But,
so, yeah. You ready to go on to yours?
Yes. Oh. All right. So, yeah, this is why we had to order the video we did, because for some reason, I drew Eevee with Umbreon present, so I don't know what I was thinking. I should have just done this off screen, but whatever. I was trying to get the style down because Umbreon had a distinct style. This like chibi kind of head, but like real-ish, but not super real anatomy. So I just wanted to make sure Eevee had that. I was originally going to give her like very much like my prototype, where they have this like very furry shawl, you know? I don't know why I changed it to like more of like literal fluff. I don't know what I was thinking. But, you know, I thought about redoing my Eevee. If we do a Leafeon, Glaceon, Flareon vid, I'll probably update my Eevee. But by no means do I hate this one.
I think that'll go... I think you should go with your original idea, because I would like to see how that looks like fully...
Like the prototype one I just showed you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
I think I'll
keep the bow though.
Yeah, I'll keep... We love bows here.
Yeah. I mean, they're magical girls. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and her idea of like a little knight that's starting out and just has a basic sword. I added a shield just to kind of like not totally copy her idea.
No. Yeah. I don't mind.
I was so worried. You know what? It's like anxiety. Like, I was so worried you were actually going to be more mad about that than would be reasonable. I don't know why I was so worried that you'd be like, hey, that's my idea.
That's my idea. No.
Actually, in the future as well, I want to give her a little like Wind Waker, little like white normal type wand, as opposed to a sword.
Wand.
Yeah, because Eevee's actually more strong in the special attack department. Not that they're strong in any shape or form because they're a baby, but I thought it'd be cute reference anyway.
Yeah. I really, really love your hair and the bow you went with for this one.
Thank you.
It's so cute. Like, I love that the ponytail kind of resembles the tail.
That Eevee has, and I did just have an Eevee reference with me, so I just kind of color picked. So there you go.
Yeah, I think I did that for all of mine. The only one I didn't color pick from was Umbreon and her hair.
Oh yeah,
and that was just easy to quickly pick out the blue and be like, oh, that seems about right.
Yeah. I actually kind of want to draw your Umbreon a little bit.
I'll take that. Yeah. I'll take any fan art. I love fan art. And look, you'll totally get a free shout out from me. Totally.
Yeah, because like I can just see the like ninja samurai theme. God, Umbreon's aesthetic really works though, right? Like maybe your Umbreon's little halo can be like a headband or something.
I love that.
Yeah. I don't know. This is making me like fall in love with Eevees, or eeveelutions. Just the possibilities, and mixing culture in there is great.
Yeah. So, would you like me to go into the Eevee stuff now?
Oh yes, that would be great.
Alrighty. So now that you've seen both of our Eevees, we decided, we talked about it, and we were like, it would be a really cool idea for there to be several different types of designs of Eevees. And in that, the Eevees are training under each type of eeveelution. So my Eevee would be training under Umbreon. And Ghosties would be training under which one did she choose?
Espeon, I guess.
And yeah.
What do you think about?
I think maybe Espeon? No, not Espeon. Flareon. Whenever we get to that point.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You think I should train?
Yeah.
Oh, right, because it's my favorite, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the idea?
Yeah, and then we thought about like the dynamics between our two Eevees, and like mine is that serious, you know, we gotta get stuff done type character, like not a mix of Yuri and Monica from Doki Doki Literature Club.
Oh my god,
like,
yes!
She's not
Stan Doki Doki Literature Club.
She's not shy, but she's quiet, and she's strong, and she likes to be precise. And then yours, or Ghosty's, was what was she? She was the main character building up to be the very best that ever was.
Yeah, I guess my concept is like an adventure that's beginning out. Mine's very much more of a kid, I noticed, compared to yours. Mine, I think that would be a good idea to have like a little age gap between each. We could have an old Eevee. Oh my gosh, that'd be so cute. Who just like hasn't figured herself out yet.
Exactly.
Because like, honestly.
So I'd say I'd put my Eevee at like her mid-20s. And yours looks like it could be
like Link's age, like 11 or whatever.
Yeah.
When he's in all
11, 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm going to challenge you guys, you, the person that's watching. I'm going to challenge you to make your own eeveelution and mention me or Ghosty on Twitter or
wherever you live.
Where else can they or email us, which my email will be in the description, and hers, I don't know if she wants you guys to email her. I'll leave that.
Preferably not email. Twitter works for me. Yeah.
Yeah.
And make it better like Twitter's up. Yeah.
So yeah.
That's the concept.
Do you have anything else?
I thought that you would say Glaceon because you said Glaceon's your favorite.
Yeah, but we had that idea that because my Eevee was all serious and stuff, she'd go with Umbreon, but we could like we haven't figured out Glaceon yet. So
that's true. Yeah, it's
we'll get to that.
Whichever
either
one you think is
Glaceon
great. That's great.
or Umbreon for that. And yeah, I really like this story type thing we've come up with. And yeah,
it's hard not to when you're making characters to think of like who they are.
Yeah, exactly.
One little detail is like I was gonna originally make my Eevee blonde, but I felt like it looked a little cursed. So in the footage she's blonde, but in the end I make her a brunette. So
I love that. I think the blonde one looks really cute.
Yeah,
we could have like one of those because I really liked how it looks blonde.
Yeah. Okay, I thought it looked weird.
No, that's understandable.
But you know what? What's crazy is like you're hypercritical about your art while you're drawing it. But the more I look at my Eevee, I actually do appreciate it more. It's very simple.
Yeah.
So my favorite parts, I like the gloves, like these like adventure little gloves. I think it's so adorable. I love her leggings.
I wish I thought of that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. When I was a kid, I was a big Zelda fan, so it's like rubbed off on me. And oh my god, Ocarina of Time was my life for a little bit.
Yeah, I would actually. That's one I really want to play. Like,
yeah.
Always.
It's tough.
I still have to play. I think. Hold on. Which one do we have? I think we have Time Princess, whatever that's called.
Twilight Princess?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that one's okay. That one's high key my favorite. Yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna have to try that one.
Yeah. It's a little darker though, but I don't know. You're in high school. I think you'll be fine. Yeah. So
I'm almost 18.
I think the only thing, and this is when we put the PNG up, my Eevee, I just gave her like these kind of like bean-shaped eyes or like egg-shaped eyes because Eevees are very oval. So that's the inspiration there.
I love bean-shaped.
Yeah. And I might redo her. So when we do Glaceon, Leafeon, whatever, I might redo her. But don't worry, I'll keep the like kid adventure aesthetic there and present. I think actually a lot of the outfit won't change. It's just like it's mostly this like fluff part. I just want to make that more cute, and honestly the dress too. I just want to make that more cute as well. But overall, I really do like the ponytail and the bow. So
I agree. I also really love your shield.
yeah.
Like,
Maybe I will keep that then if you like it. I do like how shiny it is. I like making shiny things. I don't know if you noticed that.
Shiny,
Yeah.
like a treasure from a sunken pirate wreck.
I love that song. Oh my god. Don't you know? Fish are dumb, make the egg that glitters.
Glitters.
Beginners.
Oh, and here we come.
We high
I hope you guys. Hey, yeah. Let's go.
All right. So, who do you want to do next?
Espeon.
Espeon? All right.
Yes. I didn't slow this one down.
That's okay. I'll just have it on loop.
Yes.
I don't mind loops. I think it helps you process the whole thing better, actually.
Yeah. I agree. And you'll have a little surprise at the end of this.
Yeah, why?
Well, why not?
Okay. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure what you're referencing. What?
No. It's a surprise. It's a thing I started working on before we started the second run.
Okay.
Alrighty. Espeon.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we are drawing Espeon, and this one happens to be my least favorite of the ones I drew because something feels wonky about this one. I don't know why. But I was going for
I don't know.
I was going for more of a fortune teller look for her to be very, tarot cards and I can see the future type stuff, and that's kind of where I did it. And yeah, I really like the Pokemon itself for the colors and stuff, but
it is a very beautiful
I just didn't
design.
know. Yes, I didn't know what to do with mine.
Yeah, because the original is like almost so simple that it's like, okay, what do I have?
What am I supposed to do with this? But yeah, I think if Espeon was looking for people or the Eevees to train under her, they'd be kind of laid back and chill. Think Fred from Big Hero 6.
Oh yeah, okay.
So that's basically the idea.
Something I love about Espeon's design is like the little hair tufts.
No, drawing the hair was the fun part.
Yeah.
Figuring out everything else, how to be more creative with it, was the hardest part.
You know what?
Maybe I'll redraw.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Maybe I'll redraw Espeon.
Yeah, I thought because I would love to see like another interpretation from you, honestly.
Yeah, because I was not my best when I drew her, and I didn't want to redraw her again. So, because I'm lazy.
To be honest with you, there are some things that like don't make me excited to redraw something, for example. But I think it would be worth it.
Exactly.
I think it would be worth it, especially like maybe pick clothes that like are outside your wheelhouse. Typically, I'm not trying to make it super hard for you, but yeah.
No, I understand.
Yeah.
I appreciate you giving me the challenge.
Yeah. Because like, you know what?
You ready?
I really love what you did with Sylveon, so I'd love to see what you do for Espeon.
Yeah. Maybe I'll go the more route I went with Espeon, or look at people from Marvel, like, let's see.
Maybe other psychic type people, like in other media.
Yeah. And also, I want to use her, I want to make her cards like that one Marvel character. I literally just thought of this. Like, he's always been one of my favorites because his power is cool. Like, the guy whose cards are super sharp and stuff. Like, yeah, I love that guy.
That would be an extremely unique interpretation. And you could argue that's psychic powers or magic or whatever.
Exactly. I think that is how his powers work.
Like, they're not real cards.
Magic cards.
That would be kind of dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cute hair.
Okay. Thank you.
We have a concept going.
Yes. Okay, the hair is the best part.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
You have any other thoughts?
Nope. We can move on to yours. I really like yours.
We can though keep the bow that like splits. That would be neat.
Yes. Oh yeah, edition. The tail.
Yeah.
Or the tail, quote unquote.
The false tail or silhouette similar thing. You know what it is.
Yeah.
It's a Ginka. Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So for this one, I started recording a little later because this one actually made me make overtime. Like, I was talking to Avery and I was just like, I don't know what to do with Espeon. And I wasn't like liking any of her sketches. I went through like 3 or 4 sketches for her. And I knew I wanted to do fortune teller mage, but I think at the end of the day, and I think I said this in another video of mine, but Espeon, or just anybody in general, you really gotta get the face right. You know what I mean? You there? Avery? Avery?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you back?
Yep, my microphone turned off.
Oh, okay, that's all right. I'm just gonna go back
Sorry?
like 30 seconds in the video. Does that make sense? For Espeon. Getting their names mixed up is like
exactly. Like, why'd they gotta rhyme though?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So I think all I was saying was, when you do art, you want to get the vibe down, right? And for me, it was the face. I was having a hard time getting her face right because Espeon's Pokemon itself is a very elegant design. And if I didn't get that down the way I wanted to, I was going to be really hating this the whole time. So it took a while to get her face right and the vibe right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It actually took the longest. She was the last one. And actually, I was doing her coat, which you'll see later, and I was realizing I was making it really complicated, and Avery had asked me to keep it simple. So I was like, okay, I had to like rear myself back and be like, don't add as much detail as you would with anybody else. So yeah.
No.
Do you have any thoughts?
I really I like the shoes. Mm-hmm. I want those slippers. I really like that, like, I lost my train of thought again. I really like the shoes. I would wear those.
Yeah.
Those look so comfy.
Mm-hmm.
I really like what you did with the cloak type thing.
It's a mage's cloak, I guess. Like Gandalf's like big thing.
Oh, I love Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I really like. I love this Espeon.
Yeah.
Like, I wish I thought of half of the things you came up with this one.
Aww.
I had no idea what to do.
I looked up like explicitly like Indian fashion. So the slippers that she's wearing.
Perfect.
Yeah, right? Like she's all 100% Indian, by the way. And I thought it'd be fun if they were all like different cultures. That'd be kind of neat.
Yeah. So like this one, Indian. She's like an Indian princess.
Indian
Jasmine,
mage,
anyone?
Indian sage, yeah. Not to be that person, but Jasmine's more Arabic, I think.
Oh, is she?
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they're more Arabic, yeah. But that's okay.
Ooh.
They are different cultures.
Thank you
Not
for
not to
telling
be
me.
that person. I'm really not that person. But yeah,
No,
I appreciate Indian culture a lot, actually.
I think it's gorgeous.
Yeah, they do have overlap though, so I totally understand.
Yeah.
Also, but she does have the Egyptian in there as well. Like you'll see with their staff has the eye on it. That I think I was gonna put that on Umbreon's, but I think it will be confusing visually. We all associate the eye with the Espeon or psychic type, so yeah. Her whole fit is Indian inspired, and the shoes in particular are like classic Indian like shoe fashion. So they're more than slippers. Not that you're wrong for saying that by any means. It's just like they're culturally accurate as well, and I really like that.
That's so cool. I love that.
Yeah, like
we like some representation up in here.
Yeah. Again, I'm not trying to sound like a super like narc or dork about it, but like, yeah, I just think that fashion's gorgeous.
I love dorks, so 100%.
I mean,
dork all the time.
You dorks if you're drawing eeveelution humans, but whatever. I'm all about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and you know what? You know what I'll talk about? I was visually, just as a child, just extremely inspired by Wind Waker. Right? Like, it wasn't...
Yeah.
It's such a beautiful aesthetic with the swirls. You'll even see in my 𝚘𝚒𝚐𝚑𝚒 self, I have a lot of swirls in my design.
We love swirls.
Swirls. And same with the stars, same with the pearls in her hair. Is very Wind Waker Zelda. So I'm just really happy with how that turned out.
I love the pearls.
Yeah, me too. I gotta say, I love how Espeon turned out.
I am a sucker for pretty things, so...
And I'll also explain... Are we okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just like, oh my god, is she in trouble or something?
No.
No, you're all good?
Yep.
Yeah, this was very tedious. But I learned keyboard shortcuts, so that helped this go by way faster. The stars. And I just wanted her to have like a really elaborate, really beautiful mage's cloak there. So yeah. She's the concept for her, by the way, is like, and I know you know this already, Avery, so I'm not trying to like mansplain, but she the concept is like culturally she's Indian, but she has the shape aesthetic or the shape language of a mage, like a classic mage. So she has the hood shape, but it's more like a scarf that is over her head, so her hair can go down. So it's not like a complete hood, it's more like a scarf. Because I did want her to have long hair to express the twin tails. And she also has this like mage's cloak. That's also shape language, very Gandalf, you know, but she is still like visually, culturally Indian, if that makes sense.
We have Gandalf supremacy here.
Yeah. Oh my god, I could gush about Lord of the Rings all day. I'm not big on reading, I'm not an avid reader, but the movies are exquisite. I mean,
exquisite.
Yeah.
There's a reason I love, what's his name? The guy who plays Samwise.
Oh yeah? Yeah, I love Samwise. Yeah.
He's been in, as I've discovered, as I've gotten older, like he's been in my childhood for a lot of my years, so...
Is that so? Like, can you tell me an example?
So, I used to love the 2012 Ninja Turtles.
Me too!
And he played Raph in that one.
Oh my god, that's right! No wonder why I like Raph so much.
Raph has always been my favorite because his main color is red, and red's my favorite color.
Red
if you guys didn't know,
color. That's so dope. Sorry, it's just like I think that people's favorite colors means a lot about them. That's all.
Yeah, no, I think that's why people ask, like, what's your favorite color when they first meet you? Like, I find it important because I like to draw my friends. Like, if you ask them, they'll be like, yeah, she draws us a lot. And I'll be like, yep.
That's really cool. I love that. I really like that. Reds are usually like very passionate people.
What?
Oh, are we alright?
Nothing.
Avery?
Sorry, my siblings are yelling at each other.
Oh, okay, alright. I was just like, are you like in trouble or your parents doesn't want you to record or something?
Oh no, they're on a date. It's their anniversary today, so.
Oh, well that's nice.
Yeah. Anyway, where are you at? You're at the coloring, right?
I'm at the coloring. I'm at where the staff is. I'm putting in the staff color right now. Are you there?
That is such a pretty color.
Which one?
Yellow.
Yeah.
That yellow.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I was gonna make it all silver, and I do have a version of her all silver, but I feel like the yellow adds a nice pop.
Yeah. And I like to say that, like you said earlier, there is beauty in simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I can see, like, where am I going with this? Let me process this properly.
My brain was going like when you maybe attempt to do Espeon again, you could go for a simple, beautiful look.
Yeah.
That's
I think I might end up doing that because I think I was trying to make her not simply, like, not the simple Pokemon that she is, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Also, I think next round, like next time we do this, I think I might do some males. But,
you want to
know,
do
they're
some
supposed
boys?
to be...
Sure. Oh my god, what if you did magical boys?
Yes, like Tuxedo Mask.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tuxedo Mask.
Well, yeah, right now I'm gonna try to find that reference that I was talking about beauty and simplicity.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually very passionate about that. But magical boy, like he can even wear a dress, like just like it's completely up to you. Like if you want to do more masculine leaning, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that either.
Yes.
But it's just like, actually that would be really nice for like say Flareon or something. Oh my god. Okay, so we all high-key know Ginger Ninja's eeveelution videos.
Yeah.
That's probably how we got here.
Yeah.
Like, let's
no, exactly.
Absolutely.
I think I was watching his redesigned Sylveon and I was like, I want to do this with someone.
Yes. Oh my god. Yes. I know. Is that sorry? I'm just so excited.
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I saw how I think they go by they now, Ginger Ninja actually. So yeah, I mean not that it's a huge deal, I don't think. They did the Flareon male version.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely adored it. Like I love that one. That might be my favorite one.
That is awesome. I kind of want to see that, so I will do that later.
Oh, have you seen her male versions yet?
No, I still need to watch that.
Oh my god! Well, I think that they turned out a little stronger, actually, than her female versions, surprisingly.
Stronger?
Yeah, sorry.
Because...
art language, I went to art school.
No, I understand.
Sound like a nerd, but what do you do?
We love nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry. I am a nerd myself.
I mean, yeah.
Anyway.
And it doesn't go away, like...
No.
I'm 28, and I'm still a huge dork. You just embrace it after a while.
Exactly. Keep your inner child, guys.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's nothing wrong with it. People will love you and accept you.
So, what is your favorite Pokemon game?
My favorite so far has been, and I haven't played a lot of them, admittedly, but I liked Scarlet and Violet, to be honest.
See, I want to play that one, but my sibling wouldn't let me play it because, you know, he bought it for himself and he's kind of, you know, that. I think my favorite, my favorite is Sword and Shield because Leon has my heart.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
But that's totally besides the point.
Yeah.
I think, I really, really want to try Arceus.
Yes, I hear that one is really, really good. I hear good things.
Like, I've watched snippets of my little brother play that one too. So, and Arceus is my favorite legendary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so yeah, you'll be a fan of that one. I'm not sure if you catch him though. I think he's just like there to be God.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
A therapy dog?
No, there to be God. Like he sends you to the past.
I was like, therapy dog?
Sure, why not?
Look, I can actually see that.
You can make the argument he's a dog. All right.
Exactly. I want someone to draw that.
Yes,
Arceus,
please.
the therapy dog.
Oh, okay, so I actually like doing Pokemon design, so I could very well make a dog Arceus, if you would like.
Oh my gosh, that would be so cute. What kind of dog would he...
He could be a therapy dog. Oh my god, this is so funny.
What kind of dog would he be?
Maybe like a greyhound or something.
I love greyhounds.
Yeah, I know, right? Underrated.
Underrated.
I need somebody with a greyhound. They're just sweet. Like, they're sweet little animals. I love animals, by the way. Huge fan.
I love animals too. Clearly, since we have a bunch of dogs.
Oh, you have a bunch of dogs? I'm a little jealous.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I can't afford a dog to save my life.
Nah, that's fair.
Yeah.
They are expensive beings.
Yeah, I worked at a vet.
They're sweet though.
Clinic for a bit.
Oh my gosh,
And
that
so
was my dream job when I was little.
Yeah, well, I wasn't a vet. Obviously, I don't have the training, but I was a kennel student, so I would help with. That was my first job, actually.
That's cool. That sounds like a fun first job.
It was actually
to
extremely
help
hard.
with dogs. That does not sound fun.
Yeah, it was hard. But anyway, about Espeon, I don't know. What were we talking about? Because I feel like we were trying to talk about something.
I think we were talking about simplicity,
yes,
and then we got
beauty and
distracted.
Simplicity. I couldn't find the pin, but I found other pins that are related, so I'll send those to you later.
Thank you.
A kind of art style you could kind of try. But that's completely up to you.
Thank you so much.
You can do simple designs and they can be beautiful, so never feel bad. I talk about Ruby a lot on my channel, and I feel like the designs in that show, I feel like they feel like you have to make a hyper detailed design to make an anime design. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, we have to add belts and we have to add something here. Like, there can't be a space with little detail, you know what I mean?
Well, take a look at Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like, Goku's design is not, like, the most, detailed design.
Yeah.
It's super easy. Like, it's not that hard. Also, rest in peace. Like,
I know, I was going to say that earlier and I totally forgot. Yes.
Yeah, I
Akira
saw
Toyama?
Yes.
Do I have that right? Yes.
I think so.
So I wasn't
Like,
a huge Dragon Ball Z fan, but I completely understand the influence. Like, there's no denying it.
Yeah. It was actually, I like to say that My Hero Academia is like the reason I draw, but I almost said Attack on Titan. Whoa.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z is like the reason I love anime. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
I would agree.
In actuality, Dragon Ball Z inspired my art.
Really? Wow.
A
You
little
can say
bit.
both. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, who isn't at their core inspired by Dragon Ball Z? It was a phenomenon that put anime on the map. You know what?
And
who's your favorite DBZ character, though?
Krillin. Always has been.
Oh my god, yes,
like,
Krillin, yes. I wouldn't say he's my
Listen.
favorite, but listen, he's underrated.
Yeah, that and Piccolo.
Yeah. My favorite's Piccolo, probably. But Vegeta and Android 18 are, I mean, they're all god tier. Listen.
Yeah. Well, that makes me think that, first of all, I am Vegeta. Third of all, you are you're not Vegeta.
Yeah, is that the abridged?
That's the,
Or is that the real shot?
I know this guy is a sensitive topic, quote unquote.
Oh, okay.
But the Vanderace, or Vanderbase.
Is that another show?
No, it's a YouTuber. You know the
okay.
Charlie thing that happened a couple of months ago?
Vanderace.
Like the hideaway meme?
No, I don't know.
Okay, I'll have to send that to you.
Yeah, okay. So
or don't.
So, like,
actually, never mind. I'm gonna save you from that.
To be fair, yes. I'm gonna save you from that. That's so funny. Yeah. No, I totally get it. Internet drama, right?
Yeah, exactly. It's something I pay attention close to, like, because I have nothing else interesting to pay attention to.
Mm.
So, like, I was neck deep into the whole George Katie bug stuff that happened, and then, like, there's just so much going on, and I'm over here like, I love this. Like, not for the people, no, but like, I thrive off of chaos sometimes.
Yeah, I think I have something similar. I watch true crime and like anything to do with the supernatural.
True crime.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes! Woo! I've heard that it's a white girl thing to like true crime. Is that true at all? Because like I don't feel like that's true.
No, because both my mom and I we're mixed and we love true crime.
Yeah.
Like, it's something we watch together a lot.
Yeah, and it's, like, kind of morbid, but, like, I don't know.
So, you're kind of like,
I actually can't really explain why I watch it. But, yeah. What did that have to do, though?
I don't know.
Oh, we were talking about YouTubers, and you were going to show me YouTuber,
drama.
And then you said, you know what, I'm going to spare you
I'm going to save you. Yeah, you don't want to see that.
Yeah. But,
so the animation memes that came out of it are phenomenal. I love the animations. Yeah.
Oh, I would be interested in that.
See, watch the animation memes, not the actual, like, animation, because that scarred me just watching it.
Oh, I don't want to be scarred.
Yeah, I'll save you from that.
Okay.
Okay. Did yours end?
Yeah, mine absolutely ended. We're in the in-between.
Okay.
What we can do is we can look at my Espeon's PNG and have any final thoughts. How about that?
Alrighty.
I mean, if you have any, I don't know.
In the end, I really, really want that coat. If someone was selling that, I would buy it because it looks comfy.
Yeah. Also, like, the kind of, like, decorated sleeve ends, that was kind of inspired by Xant from Twilight Princess. I don't know if you know that character because you haven't played it yet, from what it sounds.
No, I need to play that.
Yeah, there's a character with, like, he has, like, car cleaner sleeves.
I just realized. Yeah. Her staff kind of has the eye from Yu-Gi-Oh! It kind of looks like that.
Absolutely.
I was like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And then I love the little tufts on the side for her
hair?
In her hair.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I actually almost forgot them. So.
Yeah. So I might actually want to wear this whole outfit.
Mm-hmm. The pale underneath is like a reference to her pale body. You know what I mean?
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
I actually really do love how Espeon turned out.
I love how yours ended or turned out.
And she has like a little mysterious expression, you know? She's like holding her sleeve up to her face so you don't really know what she's thinking.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So like, you know Harry Potter, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Have you ever read those books?
I didn't read the books. No.
Watch those movies?
Absolutely watch the movies. I'm more a visual person.
Yeah. She makes me think like if Twani, however you say that, was a Pokemon type person, like she would be Espeon.
Yeah? Which character?
Maybe that's she's the fortune, or what did they call it?
Oh, yeah.
The fortune teller teacher.
She's cool in the movies. I like her.
Yeah. Maybe I'll base mine off of her.
Sure.
Yes.
So yeah, Indian-inspired mage magical girl.
I love that.
With poofy pants.
She's
I love the poofy pants. And that's very much an Indian thing, I think, the poofy pants.
I want
also
the poofy
Arabic
pants
as well. Oh, and I did the eye... also for an Espeon symbol, but also it's a little Egyptian to connect her to Umbreon, so that they are a bit of a duo.
Oh, I love that idea.
Yeah.
Mine are not connected at all.
Yeah, well.
They're kind of just sitting there.
They're always a pair. I remember when they were released, there was a lot of like hype in the fandom. I remember because I was there. I was a child when Umbreon was released and Espeon, and people were like, these are the coolest Pokemon that have ever lived. Like, people were really hyped for Espeon and Umbreon, so I always pair them together because like I have such fond memories of that.
That's awesome. I love that.
Fine. It was fun being a kid in 1995. Well, actually, I was whatever. 2005. Yeah.
Enough.
I was there for Pokemon Mania. I was there. But we can move on.
Alrighty, on to Sylveon. Anyway.
My personal favorite for this one. Alright, Avery, what was your motivation?
Okay, so for this one, I decided, since everybody seems to do a magical girl look for Sylveon, I decided that I would do the total opposite of that. Or not the total opposite, but the opposite of that, and go with a superhero Marvel type thing. Hence why I would say she would be American. And
oh yeah, because like superheroes are very much an American thing.
Yeah, like, yeah. So I went on Pinterest to look at all the different outfits and hair I can do. So I found this kind of cute spy outfit, and it's so cute. And I really like that hairstyle. It's really cute.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Spy X
and
Family?
then
Spy X something?
Spy X. I love Spy X Family. That's a good anime.
Is she?
But no,
is her hair inspired by that, or am I thinking wrong?
No, I would do that though.
Oh
like,
no, you showed the pin. You showed the pin.
Yeah,
it was like a red-haired person. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on.
No, you're fine. So I lost my train of thought. So I've kept a bunch of the bow elements, like the ribbons and stuff, but I didn't do as much as Ghosty did, and I really like how she did hers, but we'll get to that when we get to that, okay? And then with her weapon, when you look at Sylveon, she has some like flag-like things on her legs, so I decided to put that on her weapon instead of her legs, because
you like need the legs to like be able to move freely.
Yeah, exactly. Which I don't know how they're gonna move with the both. Because I don't know how she's gonna move with the bows, but look, it's a cartoon. It'll work.
Mm-hmm. Did you say they were like axes?
Yes. So
or is that like the
I
next
thought
time
this.
you draw her, if you do?
I think if I end up doing that, I think I will make them axes, because that is such a cool idea. So basically, I think that maybe we'll take. Okay. So the idea was that we take it and we make her staff thing like those things in Star Wars where their lightsabers split in half, or if you think of Phineas and Ferb, that one special they had. And yeah,
it'd be almost like a ruby weapon where it's like transformative.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. 2 axes at the end that like together make us like almost like a rotation kind of thing.
Yes.
And then they split and become 2 axes. And we can incorporate that with the superhero thing. I think that's possible.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah. I kind of want to hear or we can go into like how you design weapons, because I had a lot of trouble coming up with mine, if you know what I mean. So like,
okay,
how did you?
I'll just say my thoughts on your Sylveon. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm not trying to sound.
No, you're fine.
I just wanted to say that I love the interpretation because everybody does Magical Girl for Sylveon, so I really appreciate that you went out of your way to do a unique interpretation. And the superhero idea is brilliant to me because Sylveon has these like little paws, right? Because she's like a little fox, and she has like this like red. Well, they're pink. Pink like little gloves on each of her legs, and I felt like that is like perfect because it's like superheroes have like the really eccentric kind of like gloves and boots, so I feel like that really suits Sylveon. And you know, I had this idea. You know the ears that she has in your design?
Yeah.
What if you made that a bow?
That would be cute.
Yeah, so it's not literal ears. It can be just like a bow that is just really big. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That would be really cute. And I don't mean to like pile up the homework in the sense that like
no, you're fine. You
just have to redesign all your looks. But I just have these new ideas, and I would love to see you do them. But you can draw whatever you like at the end of the day.
I think I'll have them ready by Magical Girl May.
Yeah, we do have a month. So yeah, oh my god, that would be so exciting, honestly. And now we know how to record each other, so that's perfect. And I also love the bows and the color placement. I like how you had the like the midsection of her is like the pale part, and then it's separated by the blue. So yeah, and her hair's super cute, and I haven't seen anybody do that hairstyle. And I like the way you do eyes. So I'm just trying not to take too long.
Thank you.
But yes,
no, you're fine.
Her Sylveon is my absolute favorite of hers for sure. And your Umbreon would be my second favorite because I like your Umbreon. And I really like what we talked about with making her more samurai with a mask. I would love to see that too.
Yes.
It's just weird. I guess our next video will be really loaded, I guess. But
yeah.
what do you do?
Guys, it's going to be longer than this one.
And we had talked about this before, but like when you design a few eeveelutions, you're like, okay, I want to see all of them. Like,
I kind of want to see how I would imagine these ones.
It's kind of tempting, and it's like inevitable. So Espeon and Sylveon gave me the most trouble. I didn't have a very clear. I described it as a vision earlier. Not trying to sound weird, but I like to imagine what I have in my mind and then draw it. I don't like just drawing with no vision. I tend that my art suffers when I don't have a vision. So, and I hear you're not supposed to work that way. I hear you're supposed to just draw what's in your just draw all the time. Basically, I don't like the art advice some artists give. But that's another subject for another day, I guess. And so I like to have a vision before I start drawing. And so that's why that's why my Sylveon took so long. and my Espeon did too. Because I didn't have like a clear vision for them, but I eventually did. So for Sylveon, I was originally going to do a cleric that has a lot of armor. I was originally going to do a cleric for Sylveon that has a lot of armor and wears a lot of like she was going to be a dragon slayer with heavy armor. But I don't know, I guess I wasn't vibing that idea. I mean, it's perfectly valid. But I don't really like drawing armor that much. So I decided to go with this like great fairy idea, like a la Legend of Zelda, where they have like tiny little fairies and then like one big great fairy. And so she looks like a mage pretty much, but she's actually a druid. So she can summon little fairies, and she can also do special attacks. And she's just like a very powerful, great fairy, if you will.
I really, really like your Sylveon design. Like, I love all the ribbons and stuff. It's just so cute.
I actually wish I drew her in a slightly different pose because I thought the ribbons could like descend down her leg as they do in Sylveon's actual look, like her Pokemon art.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
And they can kind of like behave like clothes, but not really.
Yeah,
because she's Fae, so she's not really human. and therefore she doesn't really abide by humans' concept of conservativeness. That's a theme in a lot of Fae characters. Is that? I mean, I don't know. They're just very naturalistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And her staff is made out of birch wood, so the white wood that you see in forests.
I love the look of birch.
Yeah, isn't it beautiful?
I play too much Minecraft, guys.
Oh, you play Minecraft? Oh, that's so cool. I did for a time. It's not very fun without people, though.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah. And just as a concept, the fairy type is associated with nature. Its weaknesses are poison and steel. I'm poison, steel. I think that's it. With a resistance, fire resists it, and it's because the fairy type is associated with nature. So she's like a very naturey Fae character. Yeah. What are your thoughts on her design, if you haven't?
Yeah, that's. What? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm talking a lot. So, do you have any thoughts?
No, you're fine.
Yeah.
I like the hair. Like,
Yeah,
what
really
inspired you to make the hair so big?
I actually don't know, because Sylphion has like tiny little ears. Like, she doesn't have very big ears. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. Like that's kind of thing. Like, sometimes when you draw, you like lose the idea along the way. Sometimes.
Yeah.
It's I don't know why that happens. It's like you forget your own concept.
She kind of reminds me of. You remember Sailor Moon's daughter?
Yeah, Chibi Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She makes me think of Chibi Moon.
Mm-hmm. And I did have to put in a lot of time with the bows, because they're surprisingly hard to make symmetrical at an angle, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense.
I totally understand the comparison to Chibi Moon. I was actually very inspired by Chibi Moon's design, just in general.
I love Chibi. I love the sassiness of that child.
Yes. Oh my god, we need more sassy characters. Like, I'm tired of everybody getting along all the time. It's boring. I want to see
Exactly.
fights. I want to see the drama. That's more real. That's how people are. We don't get along, okay?
No, we don't get along, guys.
I want more sassy characters. Yeah.
No, exactly. And I was watching One Tree Hill with my mom. And like, I kind of want a show kind of like that.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that?
No. And I say that because I thought I did, but no, I don't think I do.
Okay. So basically, that show is a bunch of high schoolers who do not do the right thing. This guy named Dan who's the worst. But we're not going to go into that because I might end up being mad.
Okay,
and
alright.
we don't.
I totally understand. Shows
so,
make me fiery angry as well, yeah.
Yep. What am I talking about? Okay, sorry.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
The show has a very good way of showing people's bad sides. Like, you expect someone to be so amazing, but they end up being turning into this terrible person for a period of time, and you don't expect it because it's not what you're used to anymore. You know?
Yeah, because
So,
we present our
yeah.
best selves and then slowly peel back the layers if you get to know someone.
Yeah, exactly.
Been there. It's not fun. It's not fun in real life, let me tell you.
But yeah, we need more shows like that.
Yeah, because humans, I don't know where this was described, but we are creatures of conflict. Like, we argue about anything and everything. So,
Yeah.
it's just more human and real when people have conflict, to be honest. Sorry.
Yeah.
We're not
you're
talking
fine,
about
you're
Pokemon
fine.
anymore.
Your
What comes to my mind is Steven Universe.
I love Steven Universe.
Yeah, me too. We're all high-key Madoka Magica and Steven Universe fans. And I don't know if you saw Madoka Magica actually, so never mind. But with Steven Universe, I was really excited for Lapis Lazuli to join the team because I know, right?
Yes.
Because I was like, I cannot wait for her to sass Garnet and Pearl. Like, that would be so funny. But she gets sent to a farm and we never see her, and that made me so mad. I was like, I want to see her and interact with Pearl. Like, what happened to all of that? Yeah.
Lapis doesn't take no disrespect.
No, she doesn't. That would be so great because Amethyst is basically scared of Garnet and Pearl to an extent. Like, she feels like there's things that you can't really say. Particularly something about Rose. I mean, maybe I'm extrapolating too much, I don't know. But, like, there's things you do and can't say in their little clique. And I feel like
that is a perfect way to describe that.
Yeah. Like, you can't talk about Rose. Or you're gonna make Pearl cry or somebody upset or something, you know?
Let Pearl cry. She needs to cry.
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, it's like you have to walk on eggshells around Pearl. It's almost cult-like.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. And so I felt like Lapis Lazuli could be a great voice of like, hey, you know what? I say whatever I want, and I can literally just take your ocean away if you piss me off. So, like, that would be so fun. So that's what I mean when I want to see characters fight, because they have a natural conflict. She was trapped in a mirror for thousands of years because of them, so she has every right to be not friendly towards them. And it's like, I would have loved to see that dynamic, because we're always so used to the Amethyst like sucking up to the gems, because like, what else is she gonna do? She has nobody else.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, I'm ranting about this and I apologize, but yeah.
I don't mind. I love listening to like people's opinions about this.
Yeah. Oh, we both like
there's a reason.
Culture. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's this YouTuber I watch. His name is 𝚘𝚐𝚒𝚒𝚘𝚑, and he does really, really good analyses. We're gonna call it that. Analyses on shows like Steven Universe, and he just did an hour-long video about Steven Universe Future.
Oh, what's his name?
And 𝚘𝚐𝚒𝚒𝚑.
I think I saw his thumbnail. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's really, really good at that stuff, and I really recommend watching him.
Okay. But that's what I miss the most from that show. Not that that has anything to do with 𝚘𝚑𝚑 but whatever.
No. Like we said, we're just talking about whatever as we're going along.
Because
we're chill here, guys.
Yeah, we are. It is podcast style. I apologize. I have a lot of opinions about Steven Universe, but I'm not. I like drawing. I don't really want to make a criticism video of Steven Universe. So I'm sorry that came out, but it's just like, that's what I would have liked. I would have liked conflict between the characters, but whatever.
you just gotta make a video like Nico.
Yeah, and I thought like maybe I could do it in parts. Like one episode I complain about one thing, and then another, because I have a lot of thoughts. I have thoughts upon thoughts about that show. So I need to separate it into chapters.
That's fair.
Yeah, because I do like it. It's just like, there's so much that I feel like we didn't get to see.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like, I would have liked to see Connie and Steven's relationship bloom more.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Stuff like that. And then
Connie
you kind of
really
feel like you're missing. But anyway,
so Sylphion. I think I have.
Would you like to go?
3 minutes left or so. You know what? I should talk about weapon design, because you had asked me.
Yeah.
So earlier we did a recording. Unfortunately, I screwed that recording up. But I can't remember all the things I said from that one. But while I was designing the staff, I think we talked about my weapon design concept. And I'm trying to get this under 3 minutes. And my philosophy for weapon design is treat it like a character design. So how do we approach character design? Sometimes we'll start with an initial idea. The initial idea is rarely the final idea. So we're like, I like this hairstyle, but I don't like these clothes. So we draw our main character, for example, typically a main character, over and over again. and we change things subtly each time. So I think what people do when they struggle with weapon design, which a lot of us do, is that they think that they have to get the weapon right the first time, but you don't have to. Just treat it like a character design. Don't worry about functionality necessarily from the get-go. I mean, if that's how your brain works, go ahead. But I think for a lot of us, we should just think about shape and color. Because if you look at crescent rose, which to me is like one of the best weapons I've ever seen in anything, it has really strong shape theory, it has really strong color theory, so it's like black and red with accents of silver. So that's all shape, that's all color, which you can do anytime. So my recommendation is, there's this artist I know called Ben Kipo, Benkipo, and he does a doodle board where he draws like 50 or so monster concepts. And it sounds like a lot of work, but it isn't, because they're just doodles, they're low stakes, they're low effort. If it doesn't work out, whatever, he just moves on to the next doodle. And I would recommend doing that for weapon design. So if you could like get a, I don't know, 2000 by 2000 pixel piece started up on your whatever program you use, drawing program, just draw a bunch of weapons, and like, it's okay if some of them are failures. That's actually the point. And you never know what you're going to come up with, and a couple of those weapons might turn out to be something really neat that you can explore and add upon. So I wouldn't recommend starting out with just like one sword and like adding to it. I feel like that can be limiting. I would recommend drawing axes, drawing guns, drawing bows, drawing spears. Draw them in a way that looks nice to you, and if it doesn't work out, big deal, you can just move on to the next doodle. So just treat weapon design, think about quantity
like character design.
Quantity. Yeah, exactly. And just lower the stakes. I think we're under a lot of pressure to get things perfect the first time, and you don't have to. Yeah, that's my advice there.
I agree with that last part you said. Like, we do tend to make ourselves think that we have to be overcomplicated and
add a billion belts and chains.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like, I've tried it before, because I like drawing consoles as humans, and the Switch is my favorite to draw.
That's so adorable. And my thing ended, but whatever. And I love the Switch in particular because it has the red and blue.
I love those colors so much.
Yeah. And they're very beautiful colors of red and blue, actually.
But I would say, like, do your best. Don't try to force yourself to take so much. Don't force yourself to take a short amount of time, because in the end you're just gonna stress yourself out.
You know what I think about? Toy Story 2?
Yeah.
When the Woody repair guy,
yeah,
he says you can't rush art, and he's absolutely right.
Yep.
You can't rush
He's right.
a beautiful, perfect design like Crescent Rose. You gotta take your time and let yourself breathe. I think we're under a lot of pressure to be fast. If you want to design a nice, impactful design, I do think it takes time. Both in the concept stage, just mentally, like in your brain, literally, and on paper or on a file. Yeah.
No, and exactly. And like, even if you're like a person who does commissions for someone, don't do it under their time. Do it under yours.
Yeah.
Because that'll just...
I get it.
You end up getting stressed out, and if they end up like quitting, like saying they don't want your art anymore, then you just have the knowledge that you took your time and you didn't stress out. Because it'll end up being a product you love instead of just the person loving it, because you want to love your art. You don't want to rush, or you don't want to hate it.
Yeah. I had art teachers before tell me that there are times where they do have to rush their work and they feel like it's actively ugly, but the the client will still buy it. So sometimes people will just buy what they ask for regardless of the quality. But in general, especially art for yourself, don't rush it. Drawing should be fun. Art should be fun.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Look, I have a lot of fun drawing. There's a reason I do it, guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's relaxing. I don't know. Anyway, so
it depends on what you're drawing.
Yeah, it depends on what. Yeah, it really depends on what you're drawing. When it comes to Sylveon, do you have any thoughts, Avery?
For yours, I really, really love how this one ended up, and eventually I will get to doing fan art on that one because I really, really like how you did that.
You're gonna do fan
art? And I think for mine, if we're going based off of what people they would take, I think they would take people with heart. Like, if anybody watching has watched My Hero Academia, like, she would be an All Might type, you know?
The Sylveon?
And yeah, my Sylveon would be an All Might type.
Oh, your Sylveon. Yes.
And that's kind of,
I like that,
what I was aiming for. Like, I want her to be a Captain America type who inspires people to do their best.
Aw, that's so sweet. I love that. Or I guess even Spider-Man now. Because of Miles Morales.
We got some Miles Morales. We love Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
I love Spider-Man. And like, yeah, that's all I have to say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I don't know. That's.
Do you have anything else?
All I really gotta say is, like, this turned out way better than I was anticipating. I thought I was gonna rush these and not really come up with a product that I actually wanted. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because I have a specific vision for Eevee's personality. Like, everybody interprets them differently. And I see Espeon as very quiet, mysterious, elegant, you know? And I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to communicate that. But I did under a time limit. So I'm very proud of myself because I stress out.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you. And I'm proud of you too.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm really happy that, like, you, like, pushed the gauntlet. You were like, I want to try something new. And it's easy to do the normal thing. It's not always easy to think outside the box. And I think you did. So yeah, this was so much fun. It turned out so much better than I was ever thinking. And it didn't even take that long.
Thank you so much for doing this with me. Like, I'm a very big fan of your work.
Thank you.
I did not expect you to see my comment. So thank you so much.
I love all your comments. I love all your support. And there will be more Eevees in the future.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Because I thought about Leafeon, and I'm all about it. So
yes. Anyway,
thanks for watching
you guys.
the video.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much for sticking around for, like, however long this is. Probably about an hour.
Maybe an hour. I'm probably gonna cut a lot though. I think it'll be fun though. And
I think I'm gonna keep the podcast, like, the podcast feel of it.
Yeah, the joke I was gonna make was, like, can you tell we hate writing scripts? Can you tell that we don't like doing that? Yeah, can you tell we have
guys?
Yeah.
We have ADHD, guys. We can't focus that long on that.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see what else you do. And I guess that's everything for this video.
Yep. Toodaloo, guys.
Thank you, Avery.
Of course. Thank you so much for doing this with me.
Okay. Bye.